Hi, folks. How are you? My name's Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the creator Course Collab, and the curator for the creative Curiosities paper and notions pack. Let me just find my live here and get me sprinkled to all of the places, and then we'll get started. So, yesterday, while I'm waiting for this, we started on our fourth project. This is day 17. And we are working on our little girl. These are our inspirations. If I can pick this paper up, that we are using to be inspired by. Okay. All right. Let me sprinkle out to all the places that I asked you all to sprinkle me out. So I want to do the same thing. All right. There we go. So this is 20 minutes of painting with me. And I'm going to set my timer and I'm going to turn us down and get us started. When you hop on, say hi. Tell me you are here. All right. We're going to turn it over. 20 minutes. And we were working on base coating. That's what we're going to be doing today. And I noticed I didn't do her nose. So, and all that, saving that paint, I'm just going to have to put some more down. So we use cream and orange. We're going to get into it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, that's a big blob. All right. I'm going to grab my brush here. And let's get started. We're going to come in with both of those colors. One is big a blob. It was just had a blob that came out with it. It was a little hard. All right. There we go. Need a little more. A little lighter. Ooh, I picked up a lot of orange that time. Okay, there we go. And we're going to get her nose in here. How I managed to get off without seeing that, I don't know, but I did. Or I would have fixed that. Okay. So now we got her nose. Her nose is painted. Yeah, I can be a little wild there, you know. I can be a little bit on the wild side. All right. Her hair. So I want her to be blonde. Just because I'm partial to blondes. I don't know. Don't ask me. Not that I don't love brunettes. I do. But I just thought it'd be cute for her to be kind of on the blondish side. But I also love in this one how it has like all those different little colors in there. So we may do something along those lines. But first off, we're going to put in a base color. And I'm going to use this hazelnut brown for that. And this is where we just are looking for shape. And we're going to put some color in because you have to have color in order to play, right? So we're going to have a color down in order to play off of it to get the blonde. So we're going to use this hazelnut color as our darker color. And we're just going to start to work in this bun a little bit here. And so if it doesn't actually match up to my lines, it's okay. But we're going to have her hair be there. And then this is going to kind of come in kind of straight for a little bit here. Tucking up into that thing. And then working our way around a little bit here. Okay. Her bun is kind of a little bit offset, and that's okay. Got a little too much water in there. We're not worried about all those little fly around ones. We'll get those later. We're just worrying about the basic color and basic shape of that hairline. We'll worry about all of the other stuff in a minute. There we go. So her hair is starting to come in there. Again, the same thing. She has a lot of hair. Work on that jawline there. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of come in with a little bit of a finer brush and just kind of just a little bit showing underneath there, just to show that the hair does go all the way behind her head. So it's just where it's flipped up. Now we will have some little flyies and some little flippies, but for right now, that is pretty good. We can put a couple of them out there just so that we have something to work with. My brush wants to be, some of the bigger ones maybe we'll put out there that will come on top of with some lighter, more golden. She's got some wild hair, I can tell you that. And I love every minute of it. And then away. But we'll also do some little we're just gonna have fun with it. I'm not following any little pattern or anything. We're gonna pull some down. Once we get her face in there, we'll pull some down in there. And so, guys, I think my comments are messed up. I'm not seeing anything, so I don't know. But if you're, I will come back and comment. If you're here, just say hi. Tell me that you're here. No, I'm not seeing anything. So if I'm not responding, it's because I don't see anything. Probably something with StreamYard is acting up. And so we're just going to pull a few, because then we'll pull a few with the other colors too, but we're going to go on top of those with our the lighter color. So we just want a few. She's looking so good. All right. Continuing on with the base coating of things. Let me see. As far as her little shirt that she is wearing, I'm going to do it in cream because I don't know what I want to put there. And so I'm just going to grab my bigger brush here and get that in. Okay. We're just going to paint this in. We'll worry about what we're going to do with this in a little bit. Or probably tomorrow or whatever day we get to this. I just basically want paint on all the elements. That's our objective for today, is just get paint on everything so we can see structure. This was not something that we copied. This was something that we drew. So we want to make sure that our structure is right. And the only way we can really do that is if we see paint on it. And then we can fix with this base coat. We can fix anything, go over anything, paint over anything that we want to. Make it be anything we want it to be. That's why this coat is, it isn't important, but yet it is hugely important. It's like you can be a little sloppy with it, but it needs to be, this paint needs to be down before we get all fancy in our painting. We just want paint on the whatever canvas, paper, wood, whatever you're doing. You just want paint on there. I know in my paint parties, I often am just like, we just want paint. Don't fret. Base coat, we just need to have paint. Because you can't work off of that without it. So when you hear base coating, you're just getting paint down. Often it's either a darker or a lighter color that then you can play off of. So like her hair is the darker color, and then when we come back, we'll come in with all those other the blondes, and then maybe all those other colors for the individual hair, and play off of this will be in that background, and it'll be kind of like work as, so there's her cream top, you know, it'll the word I want to say is not there, like it's gone. If y'all can help me out, say it in the comments. Why is it gone? Anyway, it's gone. Accent, I guess, or not accent, but it kind of works to play with the other one. And since I'm not seeing your comments, I can't tell if you're telling me what it is. How crazy is that? Again, this we can change. But this is kind of her eyelash line. But I'll think of that word in just a minute. It'll come bebopping back into my brain. Soon as I'm not trying so hard to think of it. Very light line, no pressure. No pressure, your brush straight up or straight out, and zero pressure. When I say no pressure, I mean you don't see the bristles of the brush bending down. And that'll give you that nice thin line, and just go. Don't sit there and fight it. Just go. So example here where you can see here. So pressure, you bend down the bristles, you get a big line, right? A little water also helps with flow. Don't let paint build up on your brush. And then no pressure, straight up down. Nice thin line. You can see I got a little thick right there because I let the pressure dip a little bit in my holding it. And so that's what happens. When you're lining something, if you twist your brush and turn it, you'll get a nice little point on your paintbrush, on your bristles. That's another little fun tip I'm sharing with y'all. I'm full of them. Again, her eyelash, mine. I'm going over that because I wanted that to be a little bit thicker. Okay. Okay. So we got our eyes in. One eye is a little bit bigger than the other. It's a little bit not exact, but we're gonna work with it just a little bit in hopes that we can kind of save it. But she might be like me. I have one eye bigger than the other. So we're not going to complain too much. If we really want to fix a little bit of it, we can come in. And I do want to fix a little bit of it right here because I think I dipped a little low there on my line. Remember that base color? It's going to act as the perfect eraser. And so, did you know you had an eraser when you were painting? The ability to erase, that's what that base coat gives you. That's why it's so important and yet oftentimes overlooked. I'm going to go back to a little bit of that blue. Yeah, I'm just going to thicken it a little bit. Might have to wait. I'm going to curve it a little bit more. Her eye there. And then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller here. A little more bluish. There we go. I'm liking those eyes a lot better. We'll come in and we'll adjust a little bit more as we need to get them even better. So I'm going to grab a little white. This is just a lot of cleanup for this one. But this is the time to do any cleanup that you need to do. You don't want to go any further into this and have cleanup that you want to come back for. So now is the time to make your structural changes, whatever they may be, before you go adding any details. Okay, well, that was 20 minutes. That was quick 20 minutes, huh? We're going to finish with this white in the eyes, just like we did before. I'm going to really think about that bottom part there and getting that right. And then I'm going to put another coat of white over here. And then I'm going to call it for today. I'm sorry I couldn't see your comments, but I will go back and I will comment in the thing. Okay. There we go. There she is. So, loving it. I'm going to turn this up. Hope you all are following along with me. If you are painting this with me, please drop your photos in the post that I will have. I'll post it in a little bit. And let me see yours. And join me tomorrow on Thursday for 20 minutes of painting with me. So grab some paper, grab your brushes, grab some paints, and come paint with me tomorrow for 20 minutes at lunchtime. I'll be live at noon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.